How's it going, guys, and welcome to this video. And today we're going to be discussing some killer predictions for the new TV series which has been blowing up kind of recently, and that's Riverdale. So this one is kind of like, it's a murder mystery, so that is why we're going to go through some killer theories. And I've got three main kind of theories, whether I think those are three most likely suspects, and I've got three ones kind of like outsiders, which there's still a possibility that they could be, but at the moment I'm not really thinking they will be. Prediction here is quite like an outsider one. I don't think I've seen many people do it, but I can kind of see why it actually could work out quite well. And this is my main one, which I think could work out. But you know, there's always pros and cons. So we're starting off with the pros. This is Kevin Keller. This is the gay friend that they have. And for the pros for him, I reckon that, you know, maybe Jason and him had like a secret relationship, and it kind of like ended badly. You know, Jason was secretly kind of gay, and it kind of ended badly. And then so that man have kind of wanted Kevin to like kill him as like revenge sort of thing like that. And then, so that's why I think he would have killed Jason. And then also kind of like building onto that, at the end of episode 4, we saw that the sheriff's room got trashed, and you know, we saw Kevin was he could be an easy person to get easy access into that house. You know, you got a key, and you could get easily get into that room and do that. So that's one reason. I don't think though he would have been able to do it. That could be one of the cons, because he might not have time, because he was at the drive-in. But I also believe though that I think it was just before episode 4, he was checking out the murder board, so he might have been looking to see what kind of leads he had on. So that could be, with this link to sheriff, can kind of help him, find out if they have any dirt on him. And then also, I was thinking that maybe since he might have not had enough time to get into the sheriff's room, he might have had an accomplice, which he might have gave the key to, who could have done it. So there could be, there could be two of them working together. Also, another con will be, there's not just depth in it, because I feel like with this, the person that's going to kill is going to have a lot of secrets, and it's going to have some sort of deep kind of root into it. So I feel like if it's just some sort of over a relationship, it just doesn't really seem like a big enough deal for it, I feel like. So now moving on to the next killer prediction, we have Miss Grundy. So this is probably one where a lot of people have been suspicious of her, because she is just such a suspicious character. But so she's superstitious background. She's changed her identity. She's got a gun, and she's been lying. We don't know for sure if she's been lying, or she has been lying about her identity and stuff. But her petty story that she made up, which was abusive relationship stuff, I feel like she's been lying with that. And there could have been a potential relationship with Jason that she did have there. So that could be the motive for killing Jason, was maybe to cover up of what she did. So maybe Archie could have been next. We could find out see what happens with that. She's a child predator, so pretty much it's kind of obvious. At the end scene, just cheating on guys. So it does seem like that's kind of a continuous theme. That's probably the reason why she has moved from towns, is because she's a child predator, not because of a abusive relationship. So yes, but for me, the cons, I feel like she's a bit too obvious. I feel like what they always like to do with these types of TV shows, they always like to not be the super suspicious person. So I don't think it will be her, just because of that. And with her leaving town, I know she probably is going to come back, but I feel like leaving town will kind of bring in some new clues and stuff like that, some new theories. So I feel like she might get left out a little bit, but as also she is up there with one of the ones. She could be a accomplice. With that, I'm kind of going for that theory. And then at number 3, the other main one is Alice Cooper. So this is Betty's mum. And for this one, probably out of the top 3, it's kind of going down in order. The top 3, this is probably the least likely, I'd say, out of the top 3, because she's crazy, mental. She's the stuff she has done with Betty and stuff, how she's so controlling. I feel like that it's kind of easy for her to maybe snap and end up killing someone. And she has the grudges of the likes of Archie and Jason, and that's probably her motive for killing Jason, was because a vengeance for Polly, because what Jason did to Polly. So that she's got a good motive for it. The cons, I'd say, it's slightly more on the obvious side, and I don't think she would have the right intention just to kill Jason because of that. And I don't know, I just feel like, just comparing, it doesn't seem just so likely, and how she's just so against everything. I don't know, I feel like she's just kind of the one where I feel like she's got secrets and she knows stuff, but she's not she like she might know who the killer is, or she might know some stuff, because she just seems so like against everyone. But I don't think she would be the killer. Now for the potential smaller theories, first up we've got Bessie. This one I feel like a lot of people have been kind of hinting at her, because she's kind of like the one that everyone likes, and then end up turning out to be evil, which I don't really want us to see. That's why I kind of put it on this one. But she's the pros for her. She can go kind of like crazy. She's got an alternative personality, which we did see in episode 3. So that kind of makes him more of that like crazy, can snap. And same with her mother. Her motive would be to get a vengeance on Polly. But the thing with and then also she how she got into Miss Grundy's car super easy, and then how she picklocked the thing. She's kind of trying to almost blame it on someone else. I can feel and how she's on the newspaper. That could be to kind of track who the killer is as such. She could find out who they think the killer is from the newspaper, and she can kind of twist it to make someone feel like that more, which she might have been doing that with Miss Grundy. For the cons, I just don't think she'd make her to be the killer. I just don't feel like that's what they would do, because she's such a likable character. Her motive isn't clear enough, because she hasn't really seen Polly, so she doesn't she doesn't really know the effects that Jason's actually done. She doesn't actually she doesn't Jason actually killed her, which some people have thought that. But yeah, moving on to the next one, which is Hermione, which is Veronica's mum. So for the pros for her, I don't really think she's done it, but I feel like she could be somewhat involved in it. She's got some sus business she's doing, and she seems just a little sketchy. She's got definitely some secrets hiding. She's involved into some sketch business behind the scenes with Serpent Gang, stuff like that. For the cons, just there's nowhere near really a clear motive to kill Jason. But I was thinking that she'd most likely, if she was kind of involved in it, would be some sort of mastermind behind it. But I still don't know what would be the clear motive of killing Jason would be. But yeah. Now moving on to the last one. This is another one which is kind of more of just trying to get all sides of the stories, but mostly I don't think this will be a case, which is Reggie. So he's the footballer who was on the football captain, but I think they all got kicked off it from episode 3. He has a motive to kill Jason, which is one of the pros, because he was a captain of the football team. I think Jason was, or one of the star players, so they had to give him more limelight and stuff like that. But then, other than that, it doesn't, it just seems the motives just seems too simple. It's not a secret. It's just over something like that. It just seems a bit too extreme as well. And he's not really involved enough in the plot. Sometimes they'd like to do this, someone that's kind of really outside, but I just feel like he's still not involved enough. I feel like there's some characters that aren't that involved, but they're still more involved than he is. And then I think he's kicked out of the football team now, so I just feel like that's a bit too petty to be still. But then they could if there's another death and he kills someone that was the one that kicked him out of the football team, that can make it lead back to him pretty easily. But yeah, so those are pretty much all the theories. Let me know what you guys think of my theories, and if you guys think the good, the bad, what can improve on them, what can you guys add to them, and let me know your theories in the comments. I love to hear what you guys have on your thoughts. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.